Welcome back. It's Reaction Talk.
Hi.
Hi, babies.
Hello.
Got my honey bunny Angie here.
Yeah.
I'm still rolling green.
Yeah.
And this is as personal a reaction as I get. This is for Jenny.
Yeah.
Now I think we've wished her good health. So
Hopefully she's resting. Yeah.
I believe we've mentioned many times how wonderful she's taking. I'm looking at a stack of DVDs right over there. Pretty much bent over backwards to make sure we can become Farnham maniacs.
Yeah.
And we can't do much more than this is at the top of her list.
Yeah.
And this is for her. So if I'll let Dan she'll hook it up, and if she wants it to go out for everyone, it can, or she can sit on it and hold it and keep it for her very own, because we love you and we want you and your family, to be healthy, well, and you're in our hearts all the time. Mm-hmm. I know I'm a handful, but hopefully Ange kind of, you're a wonderful human being. I know I'm a handful. I know I am. Sometimes I'm glad you come along and like us. Because sometimes I'm like, you're too good for me.
Yeah. You're very kind.
And
Very
I don't
nice
mean don't go away, and it's not a shot, and I'm just
It's
I
rolling,
just
I'll be
want you to
rolling.
know I love you, and we're
I'd be-
very grateful.
I'd be curious to know what kind of personality your father had, just out of curiosity. You let me know, sis, when you get better.
We're gonna check this out and tell you what we think.
Fantastic! Thank you very much. Oh, gee. Thank you for all the flowers and the gifts and everything. That's fantastic. And the kisses. I don't mind a bit of a kiss. Very pleasant. There was a lady just down here that gave me a handkerchief to wipe some. See, I'll tell you a story. I've got about $85 worth of gel in my hair. $70 of which is in my eyes. So what I put on that handkerchief there wasn't actually perspiration, it was gel. If you run that through your hair, it'll be stiff for a week. Wish I hadn't have said that either.
Oh, wow! I got it.
And I've got to be
think
careful,
we got it.
I'm pretty...
We did.
We got that. We won't rewind. That's one of those jokes best left. If it goes over half the people's heads in the room, it's okay.
That's funny.
That is super funny. Makes me think
of the
of something
movie.
about Mary all day.
vulnerable when I get down here, and you get someone gets a grip on the back of your neck. And you can get into a bit of trouble. Like, there was a woman in Coffs Harbour, got a grip on the back of my neck. I reckon she got her tongue down my throat about that far.
How? Wow!
Mind you, she wouldn't have got it down there at all unless I was really going for it. Thank you very much. Hook, line, and sinker. That'll teach me how to fish. Thank you very much indeed. That's cool. Hang on, we got a gripper. Thank you, darling, very much indeed. Thank you. You want sweat, not... Thank you very much. That's very nice. You're lovely. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Pardon? I don't think I'll get down that far, but I'll give you a try. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Now, I've got a little bit of work to do, so, I'll have a chat later on, perhaps. But thank you very much. Not bad with the socks. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling.
Wow.
Thank you very much
This
indeed.
is
Well,
awesome.
of course, you know that Lisa's not here because she's nursing her beautiful baby.
Oh.
No, I mean here. I know she's in the room. Hey, darling. She's ducked. Look at that.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, the baby's there too.
She got the baby. Oh.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Ah, dear. She'll get you back for that hat one day, Lisa. She's not an ugly baby. I don't want you to put a bag over her head for.
Ah.
But no, you see, it's very difficult when you're singing to take breastfeeding breaks.
Ah!
Although I wouldn't. Oh, anyway, that's
Now
not
our
the story.
sound check made sense. So every now and then we want to check the volume
Yeah.
to make sure it's going to be a good recording. So go to like the middle or go to a spot and just check. And on it, so we did a single sound check, so I'd have some levels.
And literally,
And he was saying,
breast.
yeah, like we didn't understand. We were holding our breath because we're like, okay, why was he talking about breastfeeding? Because I said, Angie, that was breastfeeding, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why? Why? Oh, that's
hilarious.
awesome. It's
Yeah,
so
no,
funny.
that is awesome.
Although I wouldn't. Oh, anyway, that's another story. So,
Ah,
oh, well, it's after 8:30. Who cares?
duh.
I don't know what time it is. 9 o'clock. Thank you very much indeed. No. Now, this next song is an Australian classic. It was written. No, it's not Bloody Sadie. That was never a classic.
No, it's not.
But this song was written by a fellow by the name of Stephen Prestwich. Yes, that's very good. Thank you for giving the whole gag away. That's very nice of you. But it's a wonderful, wonderful song. And in light of some of the fearful, dreadful things that are going on in our world at the moment, I think this song has a great deal to say.
Lay down. You lay down.
When the war is over, got to get away. Pack my bags to no place, in no time, no day. You and I, we used each other's shoulder, still so young, but somehow so much older. How can I go home and not get blown away? Ain't nobody gonna steal this heart away. Ain't nobody gonna steal this heart away. When the war is over, got to start again.
Uh-oh.
Try to hold a trace of what it was back then. You and I, we sent each other stories, just a page. I'm lost in all its glory. How can I go home and not get blown away? All around is chaos and madness. Can't help feeling nothing more than sadness. Only choice to face the best I can.
Okay. There, this is a good spot. We'll go back a little bit. You hanging in there? I got.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, big guy? You're not.
He's begging. Does he have to go
Come
outside
in.
again?
Okay. There's hopefully he won't chew on himself too much, and we'll give him a seat there. He's a handful.
So, I think, I don't know, people in the comments will let me know if I'm not correct, but, so people just want war to be over. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's right. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Or not?
Well, no, so I mean, I love this song, but I realized to keep myself out of...
And I'm just saying, like, I just think that that's what the majority of the people think about.
I think they project that on this. I think it's about a relationship, so...
Oh, really?
Well, now that I listen to it, so my heart, when the war is over, could be the breakup.
Yeah, but then he said what he said.
No, I understand that. Double entendre.
Yeah.
Double meanings.
Yeah.
You could apply it to probably the war you wish to be over.
Yeah.
Now that could be interpersonal,
Right.
to
I'm just
couple
thinking
people, or intercontinental.
Right. Well, I just think people just don't. They just want. I don't think people want to be conflicted with each other. I think people want
Well, they want
to
peace.
live in harmony and.
For the most part, yeah.
What is that? Cooperation?
Yeah.
Or some like a right? I don't know.
100%. I think that's true. I think history dictates resources can do other stuff, but that's way too heavy for let's say now. I mean, there's like a pop song.
Yeah, I know.
Now this is good to feel love. Those two people singing to each other back and forth.
Yeah.
And that level for me. But as I listened to it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this really can apply to a relationship pretty easy, because they're talking about the hearts and all these.
Right,
now,
right.
it's like the shoulder, right? So that could be your comrade in arms leaning on their shoulder, but it could have been, the shoulder you cried on before you decide to make amends. I think it gets complicated.
Well, I don't know why it makes me cry.
It was a beautiful song.
Well, I think of war though. I think of like
Then you
grandfather
probably
and-
get a lot of that out of it. Now, it's not that I am endorsing either or. I'm not as moved, but sympathetic and respectful.
Did you have any? Oh yeah, I saw your grandfather was in.
Yeah. But the thing is, he was a mechanic.
Yeah.
And was like, the behind the scenes for the effort, but I mean, I don't know.
And I have such a strong growing up in the grocery shop on the base, right?
Yeah.
So
no, that's
my best friend was on a bowling league on the base.
Yeah.
Right, commissary, buying all that. Just lots of growing up military
I think,
influence.
Jen, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, because I want to say Aztecs, but I think Antecs. Okay, so I did that Red Gum song.
Yeah.
And it's actually one of the most consistently commented on reactions I've ever done on the channel, for real. And it brings a lot of guys out, or people, but vets. So it gets complicated for me because I actually have moved to a spot where I honor the unfortunate order followers who did what they thought they had to do on both sides.
Yeah.
But I've moved to global leadership as the cause of all the strife that people want to put an end to.
Right.
And this is where it gets tough. Then stop shooting each other.
Well,
for the government.
Right. I know.
Right? But see, that's where it gets to this
talked about
spot where
that.
people
don't think that they're being people don't think they have a choice.
Yes, and then they go, well, but then they can't comprehend both sides of an issue.
Well, the thing is choices always come with consequences. The problem is people don't want the consequences of the choices that they make, even though they want to make those choices.
Yeah. And I see it as mothers lose sons on all sides of a conflict. If that part doesn't resonate with everybody,
Yep.
I get confused because ideologically, I'm not sure I see eye to eye with any conflict.
Yeah.
So I continue wondering why they keep going on.
Well,
but
I think it's
Raytheon
all-
has to sell missiles.
Yeah, I think it's all for money. It's all
Now,
for.
Jan, forgive us, but it's the strength of the song. If the channel was just smiling and crying, it'd be different. But you know, it's can lead to deep subject matter. I can't remember what I talked about the first time around, so
Okay.
we better
let's
finish it
go.
up. But it is so. It is very powerful. I
Yeah.
think is the ultimate truth.
And sadness, only choice to face the best I can. When the war is over, got to start again. Try to hold a trace of what it was back then.
It could go either way. That's why it's weird for me.
You and I, we share each other's stories. Just a page of lost in magic glories. How can I go home and not get blown away?
I think it's just a well-written song.
Can I get blown away? Ain't nobody gonna steal this heart away. Ain't nobody gonna steal this heart away. Fred Gossett on the guitar. Yeah! Isn't that a good song?
Yes, it is. And I think I saw the duet with Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham, or this is the third time I've seen it, which could be, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I can see it. So that's the thing is it doesn't. The next time I listen to it, I'm going to listen to it the same way because I hear two levels of storytelling. I think that's why it maybe stands the test of time more than people might think.
Yeah.
Because let's say conflict isn't central to your thought process,
Yeah.
but interpersonal relationships are. Well, it certainly could resonate with anyone
Oh, it
dealing
can.
with
Music
a couple's
does that
issue,
all the time, though. I've
right?
I've projected all kinds of music onto my own,
No, yeah.
and that's what we do. That's
No, for sure.
how we kind of heal, or whatever you want to call it. Release,
Therapy,
therapy,
yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, very good, man. His voice. I mean, I don't know when this was. I want to say probably 2000-ish, maybe.
I don't know.
If
you,
no, maybe not that long ago.
yes,
maybe.
the thing
I
is,
don't
is
know,
we keep.
but it's like he's still like he's just crazy. Bolts
Oh, he's
on
so
it all.
good.
It's nuts.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Thank you.
have a good one.